Hi, everyone. My name is Ricky Anaya. I'm a licensed real estate agent in California, and I'm also licensed as a real estate broker in the state of Texas. So, broker is actually a step higher, a level higher than real estate sales agent in Texas. So, yes, I have enough experience in sales. I took extra studying and tests to earn that designation. So, I've been doing real estate for quite some time. I've done real estate in the San Francisco, San Jose Bay Area, where I'm currently located. And then I moved previously to Oregon and then to Washington State. They're right next to each other. So, I did real estate in the Portland, Oregon metro and the Vancouver, Washington metro. Then came COVID. And I thought, oh my gosh, it's already cold in the Portland area half the year and you don't really social distance much. I thought, I'm going to go check out Austin, Texas. So I went 2021 in Austin, Texas, and I did real estate in Texas, and that's where I became a broker. I ended up coming back to California due to extreme allergies. Yes, there's a lot of oak trees, and let's see, I'm allergic to oak and cedar trees. Oh my goodness. Austin's very green, and because of the Gulf, you get a lot of rain, and it's lush. So I'm allergic to all the grasses and so forth. But anyhow, I wanted to do my first stream on YouTube, my first video to introduce myself and also to kind of get a hang of things. I keep trying to plan for perfection to, okay, what am I going to talk about and how am I going to set this up and so forth. And sometimes it's just better to do it, even if it's not perfect, and figure it out along the way. So, what is this channel about? So, my goal is to talk about all things real estate that are interesting to you. If there's any questions that you have, you can send them to me and I can try to do some research and dig into it. Or, maybe give you my thoughts on whatever that issue is. Also, I want to talk about what I find interesting in real estate too, from many perspectives. For example, the ADUs that you can now build in California in your backyard. As a matter of fact, you could build several of them, which I think is fantastic. The fact that you can condo convert in certain cities that ADU, so you can create an HOA, so to speak, and then uh, have that sold completely separate, so to speak, and make extra money. I think it's fascinating. I want to explore what are, or, talk a little bit about what the tax implications are should somebody build an ADU in their backyard. I'm not a tax professional, but I sure have questions because, you know, in California, there's Prop 13, right? Or there was Prop 13. And many people who bought when Prop 13 was in effect, so to speak, and it still is in effect, so to speak, until you pass away or somebody inherits your property. And if they don't move into it, then it triggers a reassessment of value and a reassessment of taxes. So, for example, if you bought in San Jose 40 years ago at 250,000 or $300,000, and you're on Prop 3, you're Prop 13, your taxes are pretty low. Even still, but when you pass away, that changes things quite a bit. So, anyways, you get the idea. So, I want to talk about all these interesting things on this channel, answer your questions, bring up issues that I find interesting in the news, and who should reach out to me. So, if you're thinking of buying or selling or investing in property in the Silicon Valley area, which is, I would say, like Morgan Hill, Gilroy area, all the way through like the San Francisco area. If I can assist you, great. Or if not, I can definitely refer you to an agent that would take great care of you. Uh, or if you're someone who is looking to buy, sell, or invest in any of the US states, I have a large referral network and I'd be happy to put you in touch with a few agents that you can interview and see who the right fit for you is. Selecting an agent is really important. Not only do you want to be sure that they have the skills that you need, uh, but you want to make sure that they communicate with you and that you feel that they're communicating often enough and that they're honest and ethical, which legally, yes, we are required to be a fiduciary to our clients, or once we have a signed agreement, we are bound to represent you in the best way that we can possibly, which means honestly and ethically. Now, in real life, though, there's always bad apples in any trade, right? Wherever there's humans, there's one or two bad apples. The last thing I would want for you is to have a bad real estate transaction and added stress because your agent didn't communicate enough or they didn't have the skills that are necessary in this ever changing market. So, if that's your situation and you have questions, contact me. If you need a referral to an agent in your state or city, contact me and I will put all that information below. So, the other thing I'd like to share, I'm going to throw it up on the screen here, is my personal website. If you go to rickysellscalifornia.com, it's going to bring you up to this cool little website. And I'm affiliated with Realty One Group here in San Jose or Silicon Valley. And you can actually install this on your phone. I do have an app, and you can scan the QR code, or if you open it up on your phone, you can install it on your phone so that way when you search properties on your phone, instead of being contacted by whoever that website that you visit, um, they might have multiple agents actually paying to receive what's called leads. So instead of having a lot of agents call you because you click send me information, here, this way, you're only going to have me contact you to answer your questions about a property, or maybe you're interested in beginning your real estate journey. Whatever that means for you, it could mean maybe you're wanting to sell in the next 6 months, or you want to sell right away, or maybe you want to invest in a piece of California real estate. So, anyways, you can search for properties that are on the market here with this app that I have, and there's other tools on there too. I hope that you enjoyed my very first video here on my YouTube channel, and I hope to improve as I go. So please be patient with me as I figure out this wonderful new technology and process. And if you'd like to get a hold of me, my email is my first and last name. Actually, you can reach me at rickysellscalifornia@gmail.com. Real easy. rickysellscalifornia@gmail.com, and that's Ricky, Ricki, not a Y, Ricki. And thank you again.